Welcome to Sacred Connections. This is your host, Lisa, guiding you into the profound and often misunderstood realm of sacred sexual rituals. Today, we have expert practitioner and ritual director Mark joining us. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Lisa. It's a pleasure to be here and discuss such an important topic. Sacred sexual rituals are rich in history and meaning, connecting physical intimacy with spiritual energy.
Absolutely. Let's start with an overview. Sacred sexual rituals involve combining sexual energy with spiritual intention to manifest specific outcomes. It's much more than just a physical act, wouldn't you say?
Exactly. This practice allows participants to collectively channel divine forces through intimate union and shared consciousness, enhancing their emotional and energetic connections.
One of the key concepts here is the idea of sacred union. Can you explain that for our listeners?
Sure, sacred union reframes sexual expression as a pathway to divine connection. It transforms the act from mere physicality to a spiritual bond that taps into a deeper universal energy. This unification with intention is what elevates the entire experience.
That's beautifully put. How about we break down the phases of this ritual, which is essential for understanding the process? The first phase is all about preparation and energetic alignment. What does that entail?
Preparation is critical. All participants need to establish the right mental and emotional states to ensure they are attuned to the same energy frequency. This means being focused and passionate, which creates the optimal environment for channeling divine forces.
So it's like tuning an instrument before a concert, right? Everyone needs to resonate at the same note for the performance to be harmonious.
Exactly. And it is also crucial for both partners to have clarity on their intention. They must be completely aligned in what they are preparing to embody or manifest during the ritual.
After that initial preparation, we move to phase two, collective circling and initial positioning. Can you describe how this works?
Certainly, in this phase, all participants engage in synchronized movement around the workspace. They join hands and circle clockwise 3 times. This not only establishes protective boundaries, but also aligns all participants' energies, demonstrating their unified commitment to the operation.
It sounds like a beautifully choreographed dance where everyone plays their part to create a collective energy field. Following that, we arrive at phase three, power elevation via the Ptolemaic formula. What is that about?
This is where the ritual director will initiate a specific visualization technique to elevate the magical energy. Each participant contributes in turn, visualizing a spiral of gray light that moves upward. With every person who adds to this energy, the field grows exponentially stronger.
So each individual contributes to a greater whole, just like how a potluck dinner becomes a feast through everyone's shared dishes. Once we've gathered that energy, we reach the pivotal phase four, the central sexual working.
That's right. This phase marks the climactic power-raising moment. The central couple engages in sexual union, but it's not about a single act of release. Instead, they repeat the act of edging, bringing themselves close to orgasm multiple times. Each time builds the sexual energy higher and higher.
This peaks at a point where they can push that rotating light energy upward during climax, channeling their transmuted sexual energy into spiritual force. It's a truly powerful practice.
Exactly. And once this energy culminates, phase 5 begins, collective energy direction. Here, all participants focus their intention and energy toward the couple, refining and amplifying the energy they've built up.
Can you explain the two-stage directional process in this phase?
Sure. In the first stage, participants extend their hands toward the menstrual cup, visualizing rays of gray light entering it. This acts as a sacred vessel to contain the energy. In the second stage, they redirect this energy to the couple engaged in union, creating a supportive field around them.
After building that energy, we move to phase six, orgasmic culmination and fluid collection. It's here that the actual climax occurs, and this is where the magic truly happens, right?
Absolutely. The couple aims to synchronize their orgasms. This isn't a mere act of pleasure. They consciously direct their intention into the sexual fluids produced. This moment marries biology and magical intention. The greatest pleasure coincides with immense energy output.
And the fluids collected are treated as sacred. This is a significant departure from typical views on sexuality, where those fluids might be seen as just biological byproducts.
Precisely. They become recognized as vessels of divine energy and manifestations of their unified intent. The final phase is the sigil inscription and power sealing, where the ritual director locks in all that generated energy. What does this involve?
The director employs a two-part technique, tracing a circle around the sacred vessel, creating a protective boundary, followed by inscribing a planetary sigil directly on the vessel. This seals in the power generated by the entire ritual, ensuring its efficacy.
Mark, this has been a wonderfully enlightening discussion about sacred sexual rituals. It's amazing to see how such ancient practices bring people together toward a common divine purpose.
It really exemplifies the idea that sexual energy has transformative potential when harmonized with intention and collective consciousness. As we wrap up, what key insights do you want listeners to take away from this conversation?
I want them to understand that sacred sexual rituals offer a bridge between physical intimacy and spiritual expression. It invites us to rethink how we view our sexual energies as conduits through which we can manifest our intentions.
That's a powerful thought. Everyone has the opportunity to harness their energies, whether in a couple's context or individually. Thank you for joining us, and to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to Sacred Connections.
Thank you. May you all find ways to connect more deeply with your own energies and intentions.